And hello, you are watching the Owatonna Today Show. I suppose you could be listening to. I am Shelley Whitehead, your host, and we have a great show for you today. I'm really excited because we're going to talk a lot about health today, and health's important. Plus, if you're getting ready to prepare for Halloween, we've got a great opportunity for you to learn a little bit about face painting and what you should and should not use on your kids' faces. So make sure you stick around for that with Stephanie Olson from the, let me get it right, Mayo Clinic Health System, and Brandy Wilker from Something Mystical. We would love for you to join us here on Owatonna Today. You can do that by watching us on Charter Channel 8, 6 days a week. You can also find us on Blip TV and YouTube. If you like us on Facebook, we even make it easier because what we do is we put up every time we have a new show, we just stick it right up there and it comes right up on your homepage on Facebook. So it's a great opportunity. Another way you can be involved here on the Owatonna Today Show is by suggesting some ideas for us. And you can do that a couple of ways. You can send us an email at owatonnatoday@charter.net, or you can send Leanne or call Leanne at 390-5751. Give her a call. Let us know what ideas you have, some information you'd like to see here on the Owatonna Today Show, and we'll certainly look at that. We'll be right back with Mary. We have actually Stephanie Olson from the, I have to look at it again, Mayo Clinic Health System. They changed it, so I want to make sure I get it right. And we'll be talking a little bit about women's health and all sorts of great stuff coming up. So stick around with us. You are watching the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Shawn McNulty with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House in Clarebridge, and we're a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now, I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltfett of Horizon Eye Care Professionals. Eye care you can trust. We're proud supporters of Owatonna Today.
Hi, I'm Sandy Hardy-Hagan, and I play Jerry Neal.
And I'm Vedette Ostermeyer, and I play Bernadette in LTO's current production of The Dixie Swim Club, directed by Larry Ostermeyer.
Performances of the Dixie Swim Club will be held Friday and Saturday, October 5th and 6th at 7:30 p.m., with the matinee on Sunday, October 7th at 2 p.m.
And again the following Thursday through Saturday, October 11th, 12th, and 13th at 7:30 p.m.
Tickets are available at the LTO box office by calling 451-0764.
Don't miss LTO's production of The Dixie Swim Club.
And we're back on the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Shelley Whitehead. Stephanie Olson, how are you?
Good. Good morning.
I'm so excited because there's so many things going on at the Mayo Clinic Health System, and we wanted to talk about those. First of all, where would you like to start? We've got something coming up this weekend.
On Saturday, we have the 10th Annual Women's Health Day. We're excited because it's our 10th year.
So is everything going to be in tens?
Well, no, that's a good idea, but we didn't do that. We,
15,
celebrating the woman within.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is our theme for this year.
Okay.
Colors are pink, black, and white.
Oh,
Dr. Camp, our plastic surgeon, will be presenting, and then Ashley Milbrath will be presenting on healthy diets throughout the years. He said, in women, we constantly look, are we eating the right thing? Are we not eating the right thing? They tell us to eat the right thing. We don't listen to it. So Ashley is there, and then we have Renee Rangan is our motivational speaker. She's from the Twin Cities, and she speaks throughout the United States. Nice. So we're excited to have her.
Well, I love what you said about women eating where they are, because what you eat when you're 18 is not what you eat when you're 30, which is not what you eat when you're 60.
Correct.
It kind of changes, and I think that's important for people to remember and understand.
Correct. I mean, your metabolism changes. We just change overall with our hormones. So Ashley is dynamic. And, we even talked at our meeting on Friday about this gluten-free. So she's going to touch base on the gluten-free and what does that mean? Because it's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So she's going to educate us a little bit on why people do eat gluten-free. It's really for Crohn's disease and that type of stuff. And now it's become much more of a health-related type of diet.
Yes.
So we'll hear her on Saturday.
Well, that's an interesting topic with the gluten-free, because now they have menus. Restaurants have whole and sections of menus. We did actually have a gluten-free brownie once, which we wanted the gluten back because it was kind of bad. But yeah, we asked for a gluten shaker because we wanted our gluten back because it was a bad brownie. But they're actually making better tasting gluten-free products for those people who have those diseases. That's really, and so to learn more about that's a great opportunity. Good. And tell me a little bit more about the motivational speaker. Who is she and what is she going to be talking
Renee
about?
Rangan she's from the Twin Cities, and like I said, she gives presentations, motivational presentations throughout the United States. Her presentation is the fundamentals of females. And when I research someone to come and speak on motivation, those presenters, those speakers really align with what our topics are throughout the day. So it'll be interesting what she says. I have no idea. I just know the title, Fundamentals of a Female. I've heard her speak 3 other times. She is dynamic.
Good.
So we're excited for her to wrap up the day with a bow, and she'll do a great job. And the event is Saturday at the Holiday Inn, and doors open at 7:45 because we always have women. They get the opportunity to shop around, like a Tastefully symbol.
Because you do
Mushi
have
bags.
vendors, those
Yes.
kind of things.
We have 17 vendors. And so people shop around, and then we have 2 breaks. And this year we added a chocolate fountain because, well, it's our 10th anniversary.
Right.
And,
yeah, I got to celebrate
it's
somewhere.
really decorated at another level. Colors like our pink, black, and white. Again, we're kind of aligning with Women's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Which is October.
Nice
segue. Very good. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, it's October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They just had the walk in town October 6th with American Cancer Society. That was truly exciting. They're going to have that annually, and we really want to be a bigger part next year. And it's, women really need to have their annual mammogram. We have dynamic staff that will come in and take care of you. Jane Curley and Cindy Olson, those ladies in radiology, they've done it for years. They know how to, if you have any anxiety, they know how to relieve your anxiety. As we know, it's not the most pleasant type of procedure, but they know how to make you laugh and do it extremely efficiently and quickly.
And respectfully.
Oh, absolutely.
That's something to realize. I think sometimes we assume that hospitals are going to just, throw it out there and not really care about your privacy and that kind of thing. But having done it there at Owatonna myself, they do very respectful in how they approach you and the situation that you're taking care of your body, and they appreciate that too. Yeah,
they're very passionate about the importance of annual, and just they're dynamic. They've been there for years. Their passion is breast care, mammography, along with other things, but Jane Curley and Cindy Olson are the 2 faces you'll see.
Well, and I also think it's important. It's called Breast Cancer Awareness Month, because what we want to do is people be aware of the symptoms, be aware of what you can do to help others. It's just so much awareness. It's not just about the cancer itself, but everything that surrounds that. And I think the walk does a really good job of bringing people together in support of that as well.
The education, it continues to get creative.
Yes.
The self-breast exam, the mammo, just the Susan B. Anthony, they know how to get people engaged. We often say, how do we get March? Because March is colonoscopy month. Also, very, very critical that you get your colonoscopy at age 50, and then whatever your physician says afterwards, but that is critical. And you can get a colonoscopy any time of the year. October, any time of the year.
It's just a way, and Leanne's excited. She's going to get hers, but I don't know when. It must be soon.
Yeah, it's, and there is, and now look at me, the healthcare person is like so serious. It is critical.
Yeah.
And with the Owatonna, our surgeons, Dr. Keith Paley, Dr. Daniel Paley, and our new Dr. Josh Froman, they all use Propofol when they do their colonoscopies. So you truly do not remember a thing.
Oh, nice.
And they say the prep is really bad. Apparently, Ben had his, he's not 50, he had to have one a couple last year. And I thought, oh no, he is just going to whine with this prep. I apologize, Ben, if you're out there. I just was like, please, please, please. And he did phenomenal with that prep.
Good.
So the prep is not as bad as people say.
Well, and I think, it's all about education. You talked a little bit about that. Learn about it, not from the internet.
No, please no. Ask your healthcare provider. It doesn't mean you can't go out to the internet.
No,
but your healthcare provider is the best.
Factor. Good. Now, I also wanted to talk about, you have some construction going on at the clinic. We need to talk about that because it could kind of get things a little exciting out there.
And yeah, we announced it today to the staff. We get patient feedback. A lot of people have surveys, and we've known this for quite a few years since we built 26th Street. We're going to be building onto our main entrance, and that closes our main entrance Monday, October 15th.
Okay.
You'll start to hear it on the radio when you come into the clinic, watch a paper. It's critical that people know that our main entrance is going to be the dialysis doors come next Monday, October 15th.
So that where the dialysis doors are now,
correct,
will be the main entrance.
Right.
Okay.
And
so
we'll have staff guiding you,
Yeah.
people outside. Our information desk will be right there in that conference room to have wheelchairs available. We have a new layout so you can get to your main entrance and get to your providers. The outcome will be phenomenal.
Okay.
I've seen the drawings. We'll have a much larger entry. That circular door,
my kids like it.
Some kids like it, but yet it can be challenging. It's going to be there, but we're going to have a slider, 2 sliding doors. We'll have seating out there, and we are just excited.
Yeah.
As Leanne claps in the background, we are excited.
Well, again, what you're doing is you're meeting your patient's needs. You're trying to see what you can do.
For safety,
Yep.
and for just the entrance and the experience. Your whole clinic experience will start at the main doors.
Well, let's, again, really quick, I want to
Yes.
recap what we have going on Saturday so people can make sure they can attend that.
Yeah, Women's Health Day. Tickets are on sale still at the information
they?
desk. $5.
Oh, good deal.
And then next Monday night, Dr. Tim Van Gelder and Dr. Struble they're doing a seminar on concussions.
Okay.
Concussions for athletes is top of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
People want to be educated. Dr. Van Gelder has a huge passion about it. He's educated. So please come out at 6 o'clock at the 26th Street Clinic. It's no cost.
Yeah.
And Dr. Strobel's talking about sports industry. I can't say that. Injuries.
Okay.
Sports injuries, but those concussions are on the top of the mind.
Well, and I think that's also, I think the name of it isn't concussion-free seminar.
Correct.
So like
what you need to know.
There you go. How can you prevent these when you have maybe kids in sports, or what to do in those situations? The symptoms.
And getting back out
on the field. Thank you for your time today.
Well,
Stephanie.
thank you. It was a pleasure. It was the first time I was interviewed by you.
Well, did it hurt?
No, it went well.
Fantastic.
It went extremely well.
We're going to be right back with Brandy Wilker from Something Mystical as we talk a little bit about how to prepare for Halloween and maybe some face painting ideas. We'll be right back with the Owatonna Today Show.
I'm Diane Wilson of Profinium Financial, the bank that helps you achieve your financial dreams. Profinium Financial is proud to be a supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Golf Course Superintendent of the Brooktree Golf Course. Brooktree is an 18-hole championship golf course featuring well-manicured greens, tees, and fairways. We are open to the public. I challenge you to find a better maintained golf course for the money we charge here at Brooktree. Come on out and play Brooktree, a great golf course.
Mayo Clinic Health System-Owatonna invites you to the 10th Annual Women's Health Day. Celebrate the woman within. Saturday, October 13th from 7:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Holiday Inn and Suites. Listen to Dr. Matthew Camp, plastic surgeon, on the Total You. Learn from Ashley Noble about healthy diets throughout a woman's life. Wrap up with Renee Rongan, motivational speaker, and learn about the fundamentals of a female. Tickets are $5 each and will be on sale starting September 10th at the clinic on 26th Street. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amy Swain of Amy Swain Hearing Centers. I know that buying a hearing aid can be confusing and difficult. My job is to make that easier for you. With 18 years of experience with many different brands of hearing instruments, I can help you make the best choice. Remember, when purchasing a hearing aid, you are entitled to a trial period, and during that trial period, if you are not satisfied, then you can try a different brand or style. At Amy Swain Hearing Centers of Owatonna, Austin, and Waseca, we believe you deserve to hear better.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar. aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Shelley Whitehead. I am here with Brandy Wilker from Something Mystical. Hi, Brandy.
Hi, Shelley. It's nice to meet you.
I know, it's been so long. Not really. So, Brandy and I actually are very good friends, and we work out at the Renaissance Festival. You heard me talk a little bit about that. We're the bus dusters together. Crazy, I know. But actually what Brandy does in real life is she's a professional face painter. And so tell us a little bit, how long have you been face painting?
I think it's been 3 years now that I've been doing it as a job.
And so what kind of, when do you do face painting and that kind of thing?
Face painting kind of varies. I either can set up as a vendor someplace, or when people hire me for birthday parties or events. And then, so it comes and goes.
What do you like about face painting?
It keeps me busy. It's something that I can stay busy with and not have to worry about what's next. I know what's coming next. I know what I need to do next. And there's always something fun about the excitement that happens when you show a kid their face, and that light up moment.
Yeah, that is good. It's a lot of fun to do that. Yeah. So what we want to do, why you're here today, is that a lot of times we see a lot of people doing some face painting in maybe like a walk for something, or you might see it at a church event. We want to talk a little bit today about safely painting your child's face or anybody else's child's face.
Right.
So tell us, we've got a whole bunch of accoutrements over here today. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you have and what you use, first of all.
Oh, well, what I use is something called Snazaroo paint. It is actually not paint. It's highly pigmented makeup, and it is FDA approved and hypoallergenic and all that good stuff. I was reading on their website. You can go to Snazaroo's website, and on there they'll tell you all about their paint. And it did say that like 1 in a million could have some kind of reaction to it, because you can't make any product that's going to guarantee that no one ever anywhere is going to have a reaction.
But it's 1 in a million. So
1 in a million.
The paints that you're using are pretty much generally safe for any skin type.
Yes.
Even if someone says, my child has very sensitive skin, this is definitely something you could use on their face.
Yes, and I've always asked them to let me know if that happens, and I've never had anyone call back and say, I had a reaction, or it burned, or anything like that. So
my kid's face fell off.
Yeah, that would be
normal?
bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, but oftentimes when we are out and we are at the fair or something, we see people face painting, but they're not using these paints, because these are actually a little more expensive, aren't they?
Right. Well, these are professional face paints. Yes, or makeup.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little more expensive. So people sometimes want to use cheaper products.
Right.
So sometimes they'll go with, what are some of the things that you've seen people
Well,
use?
I brought this from my craft bin, and this is acrylic paint. This is most often what I will see people using on children's faces. And I know I've heard people say, well, I paint all the time and I get it on my face, but you're also not a child who tends to put your hands in your mouth. Or maybe you do. I don't judge.
So basically what we do is people are using this paint that you would normally put on.
This is for a canvas or any kind of porous surface. So it's not for your skin's porous, but you don't really want to put the chemicals that are in this on your face.
So chemicals such as?
There are metals in this, such as nickel. I personally am allergic to nickel, sensitive to nickel. I can't wear most earrings because they have nickel in them. So I don't know that I'd want to put this on my child's face to see what would happen.
She's right there. We can give it a try. No, Ariana's like, no, please, no.
I do know, I was reading, I of course went on the internet, and I was looking at some material data safety sheets for a popular brand of acrylic paints, and it was warning against things like spraying it or inhaling it. In the state of California, they don't recommend that pregnant women use it. I mean, it was just like all this whole list of things that I was like, I don't think I would put that on, especially like a 2 or a 3-year-old's face. Because once it dries, it's going to flake and it's going to come off. And that's just not going to look pretty. And their face paint's not going to stay on very long.
Well, let's, you're actually going to, we'll continue this conversation, but what we want to do is, you talked about it not looking as pretty, and we want to show people, when you get some really nice face paint, what can actually be done with it. And so now she is a professional, and she's done, I don't know, 1,000 or plus faces. So she's done many, many faces. So what she's going to do, what are you going to tell us, or are we just going to watch what happens?
I'm going to turn Ariana into a pirate. Yes. Which I thought would be something easy that someone could try. To just be honest with everyone, I have not tried Walmart paint
They
around
do,
Halloween.
yes, Walmart does have face paint right now.
They do have face paint that is probably safe to use on your face.
Okay.
It's probably going to be a lighter pigment than what you're going to see me use.
Okay.
But if you're going to paint your kid's face, at least use the Walmart paint.
That says face paint on it.
You can also buy Snazaroo at Michael's. So.
Oh, you can?
Yes, you can.
Well, and again, it's a little bit more, probably more expensive than what you might get at Walmart, but you also are buying something that is made, highly pigmented makeup that is made to go on the face.
It's true.
I know that these things the face paint I saw at Walmart actually was a little bit thicker. What you have is actually more of a cream, it seems.
This is a water-based makeup, so it doesn't activate until I spray it or get my brush wet or my sponge wet.
Okay.
So then it works.
Have Ariana turn a little bit close so that people can see the work on the side.
Can you see that now?
No.
So, and again, this is just higher pigmented. When I'm painting faces, I use one sponge per face. I guess if you're doing it at home, you know your kids.
You know where their germs have been.
But eyes are not the cleanest part of your body. They tend to have diseases and share things that you don't want to share.
Little mites, that kind of thing.
Little conjunctivive, maybe.
Oh, I know.
So as I'm painting...
Are we making stuff up now?
No, we're not. That's pink eye. That's
Pink
a fancy
eye.
word for pink eye.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm going over her eye now, just even in my own house, I wouldn't use the same sponge over another kid's eye in my house.
And the sponges are just basically makeup sponges?
They are cosmetic sponges. Again, I would tend to guess that what you got at Walmart would be just as fine. I use a higher quality because I use it more often than once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're going to do it more than once a year, you want a higher quality.
Where did you learn the designs that you use?
I have a friend who taught me most of the designs that I use. And I tend to keep using those because, they're just easier than learning something new sometimes. I try to add something new every now and then. But for the most part, you find out what works and what people like. And just about any party you go to, there is some kid who likes a pirate. There's some girl who wants to be a princess. I mean, every girl wants to be a princess, except for this one. She specifically requested that I not paint her face a princess, which is why we are now going to give her a mustache on television. So
if some of our viewers want to do some face painting for Halloween and they don't have a friend who's a professional face painter, where can they get some ideas on how to do some simple, easy designs?
If you're an artist and you can copy things, a quick internet search would show you some designs, and you could figure out how to do it. I would guess that YouTube might have some suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I know there is a website that does online classes.
Okay.
And I can't think of what that's called. I don't want to say if it's Fabiac or...
Yeah, no, very nice, thank you. I love how Ariana just turned so everyone could see what was going on.
Yeah,
She's
very nice.
A natural-born model.
And now you will be Spanish.
She'll have to speak in a Spanish accent now.
Oh.
Well, and I think one of the fun things to remember as you're doing with these kind of face paintings that you mentioned, it's not going to crack off. It's not going to peel.
No, I've had children sleep on it and go to school the next day.
Yeah. It will wipe off with water, of course.
Yes.
So that's something to be aware of, is that it is something that will come off pretty easily.
Turn and look at us, Ariana.
And, of
so
course...
this is a very basic pirate. You could
this
do
is a
this
basic
super
one.
easy, but what you're going to do now is you're going to show us what brings it up a notch is the detailing.
You could. One of the things that we love is glitter.
Yep.
And we couldn't do a show without glitter. So she's going to be a sparkly pirate. Just a little poof of glitter.
All right, and Logan and Colin, come here. We're going to show you a couple other options that you can come over here by Ariana. These are my boys. This is Logan and Colin. And so you could see this is just basically a quick green overlay with just some, I actually had him squish his face up.
Kind of a monster.
Yeah, he's just a bit of a monster mask. Mm-hmm. And can you look at the camera, not at yourself? No, he can't. Okay, and so, yeah, there you
there
go.
it is.
There it is. And so just took some quick detailing, it didn't take very long. Then we have Logan who has decided to go with this. Go ahead and look at the camera, Logan. And can you stick your tongue out? That's my favorite. Ah, it's an actual snake that looks like a snake.
Turn your head to the side so we get the snake on the side.
There you go.
There.
Yeah. So these are just really quick and easy designs that you can have fun with. He's done for Halloween. He's got his whole costume on, and it took me not too long. So I want to really encourage you guys to think about ways that you can use some face painting. If you have questions, you could always get a hold of Brandy. She's at Something Mystical. What's your information there?
Something-mystical.com is the website, and there's my phone number right there.
So we'd love to give you, if you have a question, we'd like to talk to you a little bit more about that. There you go. I want to thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back on the Owatonna Today Show.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jake with Napa Auto Parts.
Napa has the know-how for all your automotive needs.
Napa is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Out with the old and in with the new. I'm the Steele County Trash Queen saying recycle more, Steele County, with our new covered recycling carts. Throw everything together, no sorting needed. Just make sure the container is clean and empty. Recycle paper cartons from milk, juice, and broth, empty plant pots, yogurt cups and lids, ice cream pails and lids, clear plastic containers from berries and baked goods, empty prescription bottles, in fact, any plastic container with a number 1 through 5 and 7, no number 6. Recycle more. It's so easy.
Hi, I'm Jan Hansen, and I am at A+ So and Back, the fun place to be. We are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
United Way funds 28 local programs that change lives in Steele County. Programs that provide children tools for success, help adults gain self-sufficiency, provide basic necessity for people experiencing hard times, and give seniors the support they need to live healthy, active lives. United Way is there for your friends, your family, and neighbors 365 days a year. They count on us. Once a year, we ask you to be there for United Way. We're counting on you. Please give generously to the United Way of Steele County.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. We have some announcements for you this week to keep in mind as you're going throughout the week. And want to remind you that the complete burn ban is issued for Steele County. As you know, it's been a really dry fall and summer. So Sheriff Thiel has issued a complete burning ban for Steele County. It's effective, started last Thursday, and it's going to continue this until further notice. This means there's no burning or campfires. So if you're planning on having a little camp out, not this right now. We need to get some moisture in the air and in the ground before you go off doing that kind of thing. Also, Owatonna Mayor Tom Kuntz recently proclaimed October 7th through the 13th as Owatonna Foundation Week. It's created to help support community progress. The Owatonna Foundation will be holding activities throughout the week, and they're designed to help people be informed as to who the foundation is, what they can do, what they've done in the past, and it's just to help them grow a little bit more. So be aware of that as we go out throughout this week of some great things that are going on for the Owatonna Foundation, including you can eat wings and raise funds at the same time. It's Buffalo Wild Wings on October 10th from 4 to 10. They will be donating 10% of all proceeds between those hours to the Owatonna Foundation. It's a great opportunity for you to have some fun and some food and enjoy that as well. Also, they have the fall wine tasting, which is sponsored by Cashway Foods and Holiday Inn on Friday, October 12th from 6 to 9. Tickets are $20, and they're available at Cashwise as well as Kottke Jewelers. I want to thank you again for joining us today. On Wednesday, we're going to be talking politics a little bit as we have the at-large seat council, those who are competing for that, as well as our mayoral candidates coming up. So please join us on Wednesday. Find out a little bit about those going on in your community. Thanks so much again. We'll see you on Wednesday. I'm Shelley Whitehead with the Owatonna Today Show.